The question remains, is Jack Smith's new evidence release a political move?
Just a little light reading there.
Yeah.
For more, let's welcome in the president at American Principles Project, Terry Schilling. Come on, Terry, we're 17 days from an election. Transparency is not, this is about election interference.
No, that's exactly right. This is absolutely 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt election interference. This is unprecedented, first and foremost. The brief, Judge Chutkan referred to this brief as oversized. Right. Most of these briefs are only 45 pages, and the one that was just released to the public is over 165 pages. It's totally nuts. But on top of that, you have two other things that are really bad. You have this being released just hours after Tim Walz flunked the VP debate. But also the thing that's most dangerous about this is these are allegations, but on the campaign trail, and these new campaign ads that are be running nonstop until Election Day, they're going to be used as fact. And it's just really unfortunate that they are trying to interfere in our elections this way.
Yeah, Jack Smith had to draft a new indictment that aligns with the Supreme Court's model of immunity. This revised indictment emphasizes Trump's personal actions rather than the presidential ones. Won't this just help Trump in the end?
That's right, Sarah. What we're finding, the good news for all of us and for the future of America is that they've been using these attacks for the last 3.5 years. And the good news is that the American people don't care. They don't believe it. They don't actually believe that Donald Trump was trying to overthrow the government or subvert our elections. He's winning in all of the top swing states, according to the We're Clear Politics average. He was losing these both in 2016 and 2020 at this time. So the good news is that this is already been helping Trump, and the American people are seeing through this for what it is.
You know, Terry, Judge Chutkan has been one of the toughest January 6th sentencers, ordering some jail or prison time in almost every case, exceedingly tough sentences, more than recommended by prosecutors. Of course, she also donated $1,500 to Barack Obama's campaign. I mean, should she even be hearing this case?
No, I agree with you, Mark. She should not be involved in this case. She's way too partisan. She's putting a lot of very good people in jail. You know, Norm Macdonald said it best. He said, my favorite thing about these violent terrorists on January 6th was that they stayed in between the velvet ropes. And that's exactly right. The American people know that these were not, these were innocent people who walked into the Capitol after it was opened up. And these guys have just been so punitive against good Americans. They're throwing old ladies, grandmas in jail for crying out loud. We all know they weren't trying to overthrow the government.
Look, if this little ploy hasn't worked, do you think we might see anything else pop up between now and the election?
You know, I think you can, especially if Donald Trump wins. I'm very worried. I think that the Democrats are very afraid of accountability, and they know that Donald Trump, after everything they've put him through over the last 3.5 years, there's a chance that he could actually enforce the law and investigate these people for all the wrongdoing that they've done. So I don't think we can count anything out, including a post-election victory for Donald Trump conviction or something along those lines.
You know, I'm speechless. You're right. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 17 days? Terry Schilling, thank you.